Hello everyone and welcome to a new edition of DSP Tries It. This week, for the first time in quite a while, we're trying something new from Popeyes. We actually have a Popeyes that's kind of close to us, but not really. It's about maybe 15 minutes away, 20 minutes away, depending on traffic. And we watch Monday Night Raw wrestling every week, and they apparently have Popeyes as one of their biggest advertisers. So we keep an eye on Popeyes all the time. They almost never have any new products. So although we like their chicken, we don't really eat it very often at all. But this week they've got something new. They've been advertising. We saw the ad about 5 times watching wrestling this past week. Southern Fare chicken tenders. Apparently what they've done is they've implemented cornmeal, similar to what you would use in a corn dog at a fair, in the breading of these chicken tenders. Okay, so here we are. Here's what it looks like, okay? And you could see there's actually little grains in the breading that I'm assuming are pieces of cornmeal. To give you some comparison, Leanna actually got just standard chicken tenders. And as you can see, there's no little grains in the breading of that at all. It's just kind of a solid consistency. Well, this one has that graininess in it, so you can actually physically see the difference between the two. Now, in addition, they have a new mustard. It's called Wild Honey Mustard. Usually they have what's called Mardi Gras mustard, which is a little bit of a burn to it. This one, I don't know. I have no idea what this is going to be or how it's going to be any different from their standard mustard. So, this is a funny story. So I wanted to get the 3-piece mini combo, which is $5.99, which you're supposed to come with 3 tenders, a side, and a biscuit. What they gave me was a 5-piece tenders meal with no side, with no biscuit, but they charged me the price of the full 5 tender meal. So they completely screwed up my order. I didn't know because all they brought out the box. So I'm thinking, oh, everything's in the box. Because if you take a look at Leanna's, everything's in the box. So I thought that they had put everything in the box. They did not. They screwed it up. Isn't that nice? So anyway, I know. Anyway, we're going to try it out. First thing I want to actually do is I want to open this mustard. I want to give it a taste. Because I want to see, is there a significant taste difference between the Mardi Gras mustard and this? This one just might be a more standard honey mustard that doesn't have any kind of that burniness to it like the other one does. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Okay, so here we go. I'll give it a taste. I was 100% correct. There's almost no burn to it at all. It's very sweet. I do feel a tiny bit of afterburn in it, but for the most part, it's very, very sweet. Okay. The tenders they gave me are insanely huge. Like, this is giant. This is so much chicken. That's why I only wanted a 3-piece meal. Look how big these things are. So here's what I'll do. Stab one and take a bite here and see exactly what it tastes like to let you know, how does it taste different with the corn. All right. It's very sweet compared to their usual chicken. It has no spice at all, like burniness. It's like incredibly sweet. Take another bite. Look at that. Look at the juiciness.
Ooh, glistening. Moist.
It's incredibly juicy and tender chicken, crunchy, very crunchy, and very sweet. think really it tastes kind of like cornbread on a chicken tender. That's almost what it tastes like. I'll take another bite. Look how moist it is. That's the moistest one I think I've ever had. So even though they screwed up my order completely, it actually tastes great. I'm actually now gonna try this with the new sauce and see, does the new honey mustard complement the taste of the cornbread? Yes, it does. Because I think ideally what this is for someone who doesn't like any kind of spice, they're more like mild flavors, sweeter flavors. Southern style cooking isn't always hot. There are sweet variations of fried chicken. Popeyes usually doesn't have those. Now they do. So essentially what you've got here is a mild variation for someone in the family who maybe doesn't, I don't want fried chicken because whenever you go you get the hot, it's too hot for me. This is what you would want. It's got a little mild burn to it, but for the most part, it's sweeter, it's crunchier, and my God, is this juicy. I can't believe how juicy it is. I'm gonna dip it again, take one more bite, and I'll give you my verdict. See, I like everything at Popeyes. I like the regular flavor, the regular mild. I like the spicy. This is good, man. This is delicious. In fact, you should have a piece, Leanna, because I have so much
I would
here.
like to actually eat, maybe, sometime today.
So you let me review the product so you can actually eat?
Yes.
Okay.
View it.
The flavors and the product itself and the new mustard, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. It's really good. It's very tasty. It's a good alternative. It has a mild burn. The only thing I would actually say is even the mild burn, maybe they wanted to do away with that too. Because I think if you could market this as the sweet alternative to spicy fried chicken, I think it would do well. But you do get a little bit of a burn on the tongue. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. I think it's really good. If you want a sweet style chicken, go check it out at your local Popeyes. Well, they have it. It's limited time only. It's really good. If only they could have gotten my order right. All right, that's it for DSP Tries at the Southern Fare Chicken Tenders at Popeyes. Check them out. Thanks for watching. See you next time.